love doing my makeup, and the one thing that I focus on the most is my eyes. So for this episode of Stacy Links Presents, I want to share some eyeshadow techniques with you and show you some eyeshadow brushes that I've been using. Stick around, I'll be right back. Eyeshadow is always a thing for me. Welcome to my channel. I'm Stacy, and in this episode I'm going to show you some tips and tricks on getting a great eyeshadow look. As you can see from my eyeshadow look now, this is part of the technique that I generally use. In this episode I'm going to show you some brushes that I've been using, different types of eyeshadow brushes. I have a couple of different eyeshadow palettes I'd like to share with you today, and I've shown these on my channel before. However, I will show today what kind of eyeshadow I like to use. Plus, I have some other tips and tricks that you can take into consideration. So before I get started, what I'll get you to do, if you're new to this channel, you're a transgender person interested in fashion, makeup, and jewelry, make sure you go down below in this video and hit that subscribe button. And make sure you click the little bell to be notified 30 minutes before each of my vlog premieres and anytime I upload other content to my channel. I have many videos and playlists on my fashion tips, makeup, jewelry, and product reviews that you would love to see. Plus, I'm documenting my transition as a single parent and advocating for the LGBTQIA+ community. Also, be sure you're following me on social media. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and on TikTok. Check the description below in this video for all my social media links. So the first tip that I have for you, I have up here right now 6 different eye types. Your eye can be shaped in one of these ways. Variation of these 6 types. The 6 types are monolid, hooded, upturned, downturned, round, and almond. And as you can see, I have almond shaped eyes myself. So what you should do is take a look at this graphic here, and you can determine what your eye shape is, and that'll help you to develop your own eyeshadow technique based around that. Alright, so I have in my hand here several different brushes that I like to use. And they're pretty much purposeful because of the way they're shaped and how the heads are different on each of them. This one here is longer and more stiff. It's meant to apply the shadow over your eyelids. You can also use this for under your eye or around in the crease area. It's a lot better to cover a larger area, like over your lids themselves. And then I have this one here. It's a lot fluffier. It's wider on the tip. This one is better meant to cover larger areas in your eyelids. So you can use this around the upper part of your brow bone. And you can use this as base covering, which I'll do sometimes, which will go over the entire area. This helps to blend a lot easier, especially for matte colors, and gets a lot more even coverage out of your eyeshadow. Now this brush here, it kind of looks like a toothbrush. This is an eyeshadow brush. This is another one of those that can be used for your brow bone area, or sometimes even the crease or around in other smaller areas like underneath your eye and that. And it's a really good brush for coverage. You can sweep it this way and then sweep it like that, and that definitely helps to blend in your eyeshadow. This is a really cool brush to use. And now the last brush I have here, this one here has this rounded tip on it. You can see that there. And this is more of a precision brush. This one here is meant mainly for the crease line area, where you can highlight your crease line using this brush. And this is a very precise brush when it comes to this area here. I'll use it frequently for my crease line area, and I really like how this one works. And one more brush I have here is more of a specialty brush. This one here has got this tapered bristle here. This is more precise, meant for like around your eyeliner area, where you can use this for really precise detailing around the edges of your eyes, around in the corners, or you know, wherever around there. It's more meant for eyeliner application, but it can be used for any other eyeshadow application as well. And a couple other brushes I'd like to show you that I use on a regular basis. I'll use this brush here in my eyebrows to kind of brush them out and even them out before I pencil them in. And then I'll use this to clean out any excess eyeshadow or other makeup from my eyelashes before I put on mascara, just so the mascara doesn't clump up really bad from all the extra debris and crap. Last but most certainly not least, I have two different eyeshadow palettes I'd like to show you today. This one here is one of the first eyeshadow palettes I've ever shown, is the e.l.f. 18 Hit Wonders palette. And now quite a while ago I dropped it and I lost the two colors in the bottom corners there, which I am kind of disappointed about because those were two of my favorite colors. However, you can see that there is a mixture of glittery and matte colors there, and this is a really great eyeshadow palette, high contrast. It's the one I use today for my eyeshadow look. And one more eyeshadow palette I want to show you is the Revlon Color Ready Eye Contour Kit. And this is a really neat eyeshadow because it is kind of formatted. There are a bunch of different shade palettes you can get, and they're all themed or whatever. This one here is the Pop Art shade. I guess you can't see that, it's not going to focus. But here's the inside. And under this back label, you peel it back, and it gives you instructions on all the different eye types and how you would apply this eyeshadow. It's double layered, so this one's got another layer of sticky. It's not coming off the way I want it to. If I can get my nail under it. It's not easy to peel. Okay, here we go. So there's the other four. So these instructions will show you how to apply this eyeshadow. And there's others that are very similar that give you kind of the instructions, but the Revlon one is really good for having the instructions that you would need for your eye shade, as I talked about in the beginning of this episode. Alright, so thanks for watching. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button down below and drop me a comment. Tell me about your eyeshadow technique. Or if you have any questions about eyeshadow application, make sure you drop a comment below, and I'll see you next time. Bye!